All right. All right. Now, just to make sure that it sticks down and stays down. Ugh, look at that mess I just got all over my page. Thankfully, I have an eraser. All right. Okay. All right. I just said it only burbled once, and now it's burbled like 3 times out of that small bottle. Ugh, irritating. All right. Okay, so there's your first panel done. All right. Now, I've got one piece that is fairly cut close. And we're going to use this piece. Let's see how it does on the... I think it does pretty good. All right. I don't know if I can scuff this. This is horrible. Very shiny. All right. Now I want to feature the gears on each page, so I'm going to put it like that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue the shiny to the paper, and hopefully it's enough. So I hope you like our new project. I know we started it last week with all the histrionics on the shape and how to do it, and I think it was worth it. All right. Oh, man. Yep, it's burbling again. What can I do? Okay. Gotta hurry because this burbling is gonna go right down my... I just love this bottle. And it comes with 6 in a pack. So you just order 1 and it's a case of 6. So I may give 1 or 2 away for the 900th drawing, because I don't know about you, if you don't have one, yeah, winning one would be so much fun. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. I think I'm going to go like that. Yep. Okay. Oh, let's get rid of this burble now. Oh, pity sakes. Ugh. All right. Quick, put on the lid. All right. There. All right. This lid before it burbles too. So as you can see, you can move pretty rapidly through this. All right. Now the only two left that we have are these two panels, and they're the same width, and this, which is a separate thing altogether. Okay, I don't have any more pre-cuts, so each one of these are going to now have to be cut according to the inches. This is 4 inches. That's what the outside said. Let's see what the inside says. 3.5. Okay, so we're going to bring it down here so I can see, and we're going to make a little mark. We want to leave a little gap between this panel and this panel, this panel and this panel, okay? So let's make it here. All right, and then we put it back up to the top, which is equal to the other two panels. And we make our cut marks. All right. And this one. Okay, the question is does it fit? The answer is yes, it does. All right, so what do we do? We're going to get another beautiful, oh, I'm so glad I have this. Let's see, we're gonna take that corner here, so we're gonna flip it that way. Then we're going to scuff it. All right. Yep. Okay. So if you're on a budget and you can't afford to buy chipboard, save all your boxes from all of your boxed goods that you buy. Cereal, TV dinners, anything that comes in a box. As long as the box does not get dirty. Now by that I mean if you buy chicken nuggets, and they're loose in the box rather than in a bag, guess what? You're going to have to pitch that box if it isn't in plastic. But most boxes have a plastic bag with the food in it, so it doesn't get on the chipboard. Because people were complaining that when stuff is on the board, they don't want to recycle it. And so now we've got free chipboard with the food that you buy. Might as well keep it. You can have your mom and your dad, your brothers, your sisters, aunties and uncles, cousins save their boxes too. And soon you will be overwhelmed with so many boxes that you tell them, I'm not collecting boxes at the moment. Let me use up the ones I've got. So this is a good project to use your boxes on if you don't have chipboard. Which I have chipboard, don't know where it is. So. And if you have chipboard too, just keep in mind that in this economy, you can save yourself $12 to $14, $15, $16 for chipboard, and just save all your boxes. Yeah, it takes a little time to get the, cut everything out. And yes, your hand will hurt. But hey, free, you've already paid $7.99 for a cereal box. You might as well keep it. And if you you take a damp cloth to the liners, you can use that for stuff too. Yeah. Cereal liners are wonderful. If you don't have transparency backings like I do, you can use the cereal liners as glue, a glue mat. All right, there we go. Now, this is a fairly easy corner to do with paper. I can't do this corner like this with fabric. I do my fabric corners slightly different. I mean, it looks the same in the end, but I just go about it a different way, and there's nothing wrong with that. All right, there we have it. Oh, that's beautiful. Let's see. What do we want? We want up or down? Oh, we want it up. All right. All right, let's get the lid on real quick before we have another issue with the burbling. Hate waste. All right, there we have it. There we go. Okay, I'm just going to transfer these clips from this side that's already dry, because let's face it, the silicone glue does not take too long to dry. All right, let's just double check our, all right. There. Okay. Not a problem. Okay. Now, I'm not going to use the rest of it because it doesn't have hardly any gears on it. If we're going to do steampunk, we've got the... Now, if I had been smart, I would have measured this and made another panel, but that's okay. I didn't do that. No problem. So we just get another cereal box. All right, let's take this down so we can see the right here. We're going to do it to here. And then we're going to put it back up here. And we're going to do it here. All right. So I've been making, you know, a lot of extra smaller pieces of chipboard. Oh yeah. Okay. So let's see what we got. Not quite where we want it. We want it to be a little shorter. So what we're going to do is we're going to take off this side, which has all that extra guff on it. Sometimes you just need to give it a little cut. Okay, that's much better. Much better. Okay, so we're going to, let's see. We're going to use that one. It's on this side, so I have to remember that. And we'll give it a little scuff. All right. Now, this bottle is not a Baby Bell icing piping bottle by We Are Memory Keepers. I have a big problem with We Are Memory Keepers. And if you've been here with me for a while, you know what some of those issues are. Regarding the bottle, I bought 4 of them originally. All 4 of them went bad at the exact same spot, which was on the eye of the icing. Yeah, not impressed. I can promise you that. So this bottle is just a plain bottle that you can put ketchup in or, you know, condiments. Works just fine. So far, I've had that for almost a year and a half now. It hasn't broken once. I think the icing piping bottles by We Are Memory Keepers lasted maybe a year and a half each, if that, 9 months before they went bad. I do not like planned obsolescence. It pisses me off. So I went and experimented with other bottles. That's why I have these. I can't get the glue out of here. They work great if you have a water-based glue on them, but they don't work well with the thick with the Fabrifix, Beacon 301, whatever. Yeah, it doesn't work well with that and that small tip. I was very disappointed to figure that one out. But they work good with like Aleene's clear tacky glue. It's a water-based tacky glue, comes right out, no problem. So it's just the thickness of the glue that prevents that from working properly. I need to take that glue out of that small little bottle, put it in a bigger bottle, and then get rid of that bottle altogether because it'll be no good after using it. So anyway, these are dollar store or $1.25 store before they became the $2 store, because I'm sure everything is above $2 now. A year, maybe 6 months ago, when I was in last 9 months ago, I don't know, I used to buy stuff every month from them. Not anymore. Because They sell the same junk for $2 that they used to sell for $1. I'm sorry. No. Just no. Anyway. Okay. There we have it. Beautiful. And we're going to put it in just like that. Oh, that's gorgeous. All right, there we have it. And we're going to move over the clamps, just like we did from the first panel to the second panel. Oh, all right. All right, there we have it. Very pleased with this project. I'm so glad I discovered this steampunk paper. This is wonderful paper. I got it from Temu. Okay, so now I got to make a template of this shape. And so this is what I did for the first time. I'm going to take off these clamps from the other end because we really don't need them. See? There we go. Okay. Now, what I did originally was I just did a rough sketch. And I hope you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I've got a general shape. This is not going to be a good shape the first time around, I can promise you. Been there, done that, and yeah. Took me several tries the first time around to get this right. Okay, so let's see how close we came to being correct. Oh, that's better than the first time, I promise you. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to take this completely off. All right, let's see how that looks. Much better. All right, we're still going to take off a little bit more though. Okay. Okay, this side needs to come off just a skosh. Let's just make sure. Oh, no, I had it over too far. Let's see. Okay, no, this is the size we need. Well, that went way better than the first time around. All right. All right. Beautiful stuff right there. All right, so what you want to do is make sure that these little clips are really, really locked down and they are actually underneath your chipboard. All right, because we don't want that coming up. All right, so there we have it. All right. I'm going to take a skosh off of here because this corner is a little bit funky. All right. There. There we go. Excellent. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. And we are going to... No, we're not going to use this piece of paper. Hang on. Give me a second. Okay, so we're going to use this area right here. And we're going to scuff the back. Okay. All right, so this is about where I want it. Remember, we have to leave a border around it. Yeah. Oh, get off my finger. That's what I'm trying to get off my finger. Ugh. All right, so we're going to go this way. There we have it. Okay, then what we do is we're going to go down here with a curve. And then straight up here. And then we're going to go straight up. Oops. There. And give it a slight curve. All right. Okay. And we just do what, oh, I burbled it. All right. Now this is because it's got a weird shape. We are going to just do a little wrinkly business here. I'll show you what I mean. All right. So see that little wrinkle there? Yeah, don't worry about it. Just fold it over. And you just wrinkle it. Now, on this side, however, we do not want this tip at all. So we're going to cut it off. And it's the same way over here. We don't want this side of it at all. So we're going to cut it off. Now. And we don't want this side either, so we're going to cut that off on both ends. All right. All right. Now at this point, we have to decide, are we going to sew anything? Yes or no? I didn't sew anything on the last one. I did something else, and I'll show you in just a second before I let you all go. Okay. We got a big old burble here. That's the biggest one I've ever seen out of this bottle. Maybe it's because it's so close to the end. Maybe that's why it's burbling so badly. And after I get this in, I'll call it a day, and then in our next video, we'll continue. All right. Okay, there we go. Now, I'm going to move these. One of my glue bottles just fell on the floor. It's time to get rid of that glue bottle by putting it in another one. All right, I need one more clamp. Okay. Oh, I didn't get it over that. Shit. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me on today's Theme Journal journey. Please like, share, subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so already. And hit that notification bell so you know when the next Theme Journal journey is about ready to begin. We have a lot of fun here on this channel. At least I do most of the time. Except when I'm grumpy April. But this is so much fun. And it's so satisfying. I mean, wow, how beautiful and luxurious is that? I mean, the bronze, gold bronze fabric with the gold bronze and black paper. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay, now it just occurred to me. Let me look and see what I did on the last one. This will be our reference point right here. Is this book? Is this Deconstructed journal here? Now, oh, I did it after. Okay. All right, cool. All right. So, maybe you figured out what I'm talking about. Maybe you haven't. And if you haven't, what I'm talking about are these beautiful rivets or eyelets. In the next video, I'll show you how I did it. All right. Have a great evening and have a great weekend. Have fun in your craft room. And let me know if you're interested in doing a Deconstructed journal. Talk to you later. Bye.